keep us in chains by show of hands. Who else is sick and tired of the same 1%? Trying to keep us small, trying to keep us from getting out. Minimizing the struggles they've caused, saying we're not working hard enough.
We really should stop this fighting. Otherwise, we'll miss the fireworks.
There won't be any fireworks.
And here we go.
Welcome, everybody, to Suck It. It is me, the great and powerful Queen of Queens, Princess of everything that is awesome, Izzy. How the fuck are you all doing today?
That's where that ends. Scoot over.
Why?
Scoot over. Because your mother's going to kill me now, so,
Who cares?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Suck It on a special Saturday edition.
Duh.
What?
I love you.
I love you, too. Special Saturday edition of the show. And, you know what? Izzy wanted to be a part of the show tonight, and I thought that would be kind of cool. What do you think, Iz?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
I thought that would be kind of fun and interesting. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have Izzy be a part of the show for the very first time, and we're going to have some conversations with her and see how she's feeling about things, because there's been a lot of stuff going on this year, and, you know, she's changed schools in 5th grade and has yet to ever even go to this school because of the pandemic. Never even met her teacher face-to-face. Then on top of that, her parents are going through a divorce. So this young child has a lot going on in her head, and I'm sure she has a lot to say about it. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Right, Izzy?
Also about how flat earthers are dumbasses.
Flat earthers are dumbasses.
Yes.
That is a good topic, too.
Yes.
And we will talk about that as well.
Okay.
I like that. Do you like that?
Yes.
Me too. Because they are. And they've made your daddy's life a living hell.
Yes. And
But-
they also hated on a 10-year-old child.
But you know what? They hated on me and they hated on you.
Yes.
But I laughed at it because it's funny.
I don't like it.
I know you
don't
don't
like
like it. I know you don't like it. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's introduce you to the world.
Hello.
So who are you?
My name is Izzy.
And how old are you?
I'm 10.
And what grade are you in?
5th.
So how, you know, last March you got ripped from school,
Yup.
were given a computer and said,
Yup.
here you go, learn online.
But
How did you feel about that?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I mean, like, I do get to meet with some of my friends from that school at the park because they are in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
But, like, that's pretty much it. I haven't really seen my whole class in person yet. I only see a few of them at the park.
Yeah. And then what really sucks is the fact that you changed schools for this school year, and you left your old school in the middle of at the end of the at the beginning of the pandemic, and you didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to them.
I just left.
You just left.
I made really good friends. Like, I do virtual school with my mom whenever I am with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I do get to see them in the hall. Whenever my mom drops her kids off at the bus stop and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it.
I mean, it sucks, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So how are you feeling about everything?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
I can imagine. I mean, it has to suck, right?
Yep.
So you're almost done with 5th grade.
Yes.
How do you feel about going into 6th grade?
Scared.
How do you feel about going to middle school?
Scared because I know that when you got the text message of "Welcome to Simpson Middle," you cried.
I did cry. I cried because
I'm your little baby.
you're my little baby and you're growing up. You're going to be 11 this year. You're going into 6th grade. You know, I mean, then we also have your oldest sister who's 19.
God, she's turning 20 this year.
I know, she's turning 20 this year. I mean, things are just changing a
It
lot.
would be nice if she was on the show tonight, though.
It would be. Maybe we'll have to have both of you guys on one time.
Yay.
I've had her on the show before, so maybe we'll do her again.
Yay.
So, you know, there is a lot of changes. You know, you change schools, and then you're getting ready to change schools again because you're going into 6th grade. In the pandemic. But then also, in the middle of all that, me and your mom decided that we were going to get a divorce. How are you feeling? How are you doing?
Upset.
Why?
I don't like going in between places and stuff. I just don't like it because sometimes whenever I keep like traveling and stuff, like different houses like every single week, I just always have to get used to it after a few hours whenever I come, and I feel like that shouldn't really happen because I don't want to have to like always try to get used to my own home whenever I get back.
Every week, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with, you know? But, I mean, as far as that goes, I mean, how is the actual, you know, me and your mom not being in the same home every day?
I miss one another whenever I'm with someone.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I'm with you, I miss Mom. Whenever I'm with Mom, I miss you. Whenever I'm not even with either of you, I miss both of you.
But, I mean, do you understand what happened?
Yes.
Do you know? Can you explain it to me in your own words?
Not really. I don't really remember much. Like, I do, but it's really hard to explain.
Well, try. Try to explain what you think happened between you and your mom.
Well, what my mom told me that she just didn't really feel happy with you and didn't really have that love as a marriage anymore. More as like a friend of what she told me. She didn't really tell me all of it because like
There was a lot of stuff that was personal.
and I'm
yeah.
a kid and like I shouldn't really know much of that stuff because that's really just adult stuff.
Yes, that is true. That is true. But at the same time, I mean, you understand that, you know, at least what's going on. And you know it's not anything to do with you.
Yes. So at first I felt like it, and then
Why did you feel like it was? Why did you feel like it was your fault?
well, you know I have anxiety and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and like part of that was, with me having anxiety and the divorce, it kind of made me feel like it was my fault, and I don't really know why. I can't really explain it, but yeah.
It's a natural thing for kids to feel that way. You know, when
Like most of the world has anxiety, so it's not really that rare.
one in 3 Americans has some type of mental illness, and you and I are 2 of them.
I'm built different.
We're built different.
I'm built different. Look at my forehead.
I know. And look at those damn big ass ears.
And my big ass forehead. I get it from you.
You have a 5 head. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. But do you think this is for the best? Yeah. Why do you think that?
Because I knew that Mom wasn't really happy. Like, I know you love her in a marriage way still, and I completely understand that. Like,
Well, the thing about it is me and your mom we're together for 13 years.
yeah.
And I will always love your mom.
I was at your wedding. I was at the wedding.
Yes, technically,
I was in the womb.
you were in the womb. You were at the wedding, though. But, you know, me and your mom were together for 13 years.
Yes.
I mean, and I'll always love your mom.
Yes.
I mean, I'll
she
never stop
still
loving your
loves
mom.
you.
I know she does.
But really as a friend and not really in that marriage type of way anymore.
Correct. So, but you do understand that this is for the best.
Yes, I do.
So,
I knew that Mom
how are
wasn't really
you,
happy.
like, so how do you feel about moving on with life without both of us in your life every day? Well, I mean, we're both going to still see you, you know. We have a good 50-50 schedule, right?
Yes.
And it works out pretty well. So for those of you who don't know, we ended up doing a 5-5-2-2.
Yes.
So I have her for 5 days, and then Christina has her for 5 days, and then I have her for 2 days, and then Christina has her for 2 days. So it's
But-
5-5-2-2.
Yeah, but this week it's different. He has work on Wednesday, and that's when
Tuesday.
on Tuesday. So my mom's gonna come pick me up on Tuesday, even though
Yep.
it's supposed
But then
to.
I get you back on Wednesday to make up for it. Yeah, and that's how it works.
And then my mom gets 2, and then you get 2, and then it's 5 and 2, 5 and 2.
Correct. Yep. 5-5-2-2. Which, how do you like that? How do you like that?
I don't.
What don't you like about it?
Not being able to see one another whenever I'm with a different person.
Okay, well, let's take that out of the equation. Okay? But, in reality, as far as split custody goes, 50-50 split custody goes, how do you feel about that? I mean, how do you feel about getting equal time and it's fair across the board and so on and so forth between me and your mom?
I feel like that is fair. Who is texting you?
But do you like it being like that? What would you rather have? Talking to the microphone.
I kind of want it to be where I get to choose who I see at a time. Like, if I really could choose, I would do 3 days with mom and dad. And then I would do a week with each of them. And then I would just keep it like that because I like 7-7-2. I like 7-7-3-3 instead.
7-7-3-3. I mean, that might not be too bad. I mean, that'd be something for me and your mom to talk about, but I'm glad that you
If
brought
she's
it up.
seeing this, then she'll definitely tell you about it.
I don't know if she is or isn't.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna be so upset if she heard me say fuck.
You just said it again.
Ah!
But I mean, that's something that we could definitely talk about. But wouldn't you, but being gone from mom or from me for 7 days, wouldn't that be a lot?
Yeah.
So, but 5 is a good number.
Yes.
So, which one do you think would be better? 5-5.
7-7-3-3.
Why do you like that number better?
Because then I get more time with one another if I really want to see someone.
But it's the exact same amount of time. It's still 7 days every 2 weeks. Yes, it is.
But I want a full actual week, like Monday through Thursday. I mean, one Monday.
Get closer to the
through
camera.
I actually want it to be like Monday through Sunday. Like I want to actually have like a full entire 7 days.
Okay. Well, that's something that me and your mom can talk about. So, stop. But overall, you're doing okay with the move? You're doing okay
Yes.
with the split?
Yes.
Is there anything that you would do different? Anything that you would change?
Besides the 7-7-3-3, no.
No? You're happy? You sure?
Yes.
So, are you ready for middle school?
No.
No?
No.
Why are you
I don't want to wear a freaking mask all day.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen come September. But so how are you feeling about 6th grade?
I mean, like, some of my friends from my old class might be there because a lot of them are also going to Simpson, which is good because then I will know people there.
Well, a lot of your classmates. Okay. I'm sorry. Your ADD is pissing me off right now. Sit down and look at the goddamn camera.
Okay.
Pay attention.
I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's like living with a child with ADD and anxiety.
Shut up.
Constantly fidgeting.
I need a fidget cube.
You need a shut the fuck up cube.
Dumbass.
Anyway, so what are you looking forward to most about 6th grade and middle school?
I know this sounds really weird, but I've always wanted a locker.
You've always wanted a locker.
Yeah.
So you're looking forward to going to middle school so you can get a locker. That is the dumbest thing ever.
I warned you.
So let's go ahead and change subjects here for a second. So after I picked you up from your mom yesterday, you and I were having a conversation. Because you're getting closer to high school and getting ready to, go into middle school, and then you're 7 years away from college.
Okay.
You'll be 11 this year and stuff like that. So we talked yesterday about what you wanted to be when you grew up. Why don't you tell everybody what you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an astronaut.
You want to be an astronaut. But if that doesn't work out, what do you want to do? You want to be
A vet.
No, you said an astrophysicist.
I mean, yeah, an astrophysicist.
Or a astronomer.
Yes.
So you want to study the stars. You want to study the world.
Yes. Actually, fun fact: when I was with my mom, for her week, we actually saw the Big Dipper in front of where we lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you and I talked about buying you a telescope and a star map, to where you can map out the stars, right?
And you told me, if you tell me to do something about learning and it seems fun to me, that's definitely something that I should do when I grow up.
Yes. If I give you a homework assignment, to find something or do something, and you find it exciting, that's something that you should definitely be doing as a career. So if you like the stars and you like astronomy and stuff like that, then that's something you should definitely talk about. Can you come over here?
Izzy wanted to say hi.
All right, anyway. So, with that being said, let's talk about the stars. Let's talk about the world. Izzy, is the world flat?
No. No.
Why isn't the world flat?
It's not.
But why isn't it?
Because of globes and
Globes
real
have
life
nothing to do with it.
and real life pictures of the world when people are in space.
But the flat earthers say those are photoshopped.
My whole life, I've wanted to murder a flat earther.
Don't say murder flat earthers on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna bleep that out.
Okay.
No, in seriousness. So you want to learn about that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And what did I tell you yesterday about what I got going on next Friday?
You are going to have someone who studies space on Friday, and that you're going to tell her about how I want to be an astronaut when I grow up.
Correct. So this coming Friday, a week from yesterday,
Yes.
I have a research fellow from the University of Auckland in New Zealand. Her name is Dr. Heloise, and she has
wacky hair.
She has wacky hair, but she is an astrophysicist and an astronomer, and she will be coming on the show to talk to Daddy about flat Earth and the stars and even some mental health stuff.
Wait, Dad.
Yeah.
Ask them what's the capital of Montana.
No, we're not going to do that.
Please.
No.
Please.
No. So anyway, so we're going to do that on Friday, and we're going to have her, maybe have her start talking to you about that kind of stuff too, right? Yeah. So what makes you want to be an astronomer or an astrophysicist?
Well, really, for a few years of my life, I've really been fascinated with the Earth and really just the stars in general.
What's fascinating about it?
The stars and fun fact, if there's too many lights on whenever you're outside, like the big lamps things, I forgot what they're called.
The street lamps?
Yeah, light posts, whatever. If there's too many of those on during the night, you actually cannot see the stars, because stars also have light connected to them, and they cannot be seen if there's too many lights on around it.
Correct. But what fascinates you about space?
Really, the technology created of how to get to space really fascinates me.
So you're fascinated by the spaceships and rockets and satellites and stuff like that. What's so intriguing about that?
Well, really, you know me. I really like technology type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And since that, I really just started to research about it a lot and really just been really fascinated with what amazing things that you can do with space and what amazing things that you can make to go to space.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can make these tiny little pods, and someone just goes in there with like 2 other people, and they just go zoom.
What?
Big Bang Theory.
That's not real. That's not real at
Okay,
all.
I thought it was real.
It's not real.
Okay.
But you're right. There's a lot of interesting technology, and there's
Oh my god, look what this girl just said. Take Izzy to Mars!
not that she's not welcome here.
Thank you.
She's welcome here.
Thank you.
But no, I mean, that's you came up with that on your own, right? I mean, nobody told you you're going to be a scientist when you grow up. So one of the things that I've always liked about, or let me rephrase that. One of the things I've always thought was odd about science was that there's not a lot of women in science, but that's starting to change because of STEM and even Big Bang Theory. Amy Farrah Fowler and Bernadette. You see a lot of females in science now. What was the reason why you chose? I know you said you were fascinated by it, but what made you say, I want to be a scientist?
It's really hard to explain because it goes way back a few years.
Okay. Well,
but
we got time. This is my show.
All right. So basically, I'm pretty sure I was in Forest Grove when I watched this video. Basically, it was this YouTube channel, Ask Doug or something. And basically, he was with his kids, and he reached out to a astronaut, and she made a video, and she said something like that she wants to be one of the first women on Mars, and how she wants to make a change in the world about space, which really did fascinate me a lot, and which really did cause me to have more fascination in space just because of that video.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of how it just took off.
So because of that YouTube video, you want to find you got inspired by this little girl who wants to.
No, it was actually a woman.
It was a woman.
She was actually in space.
Got you. Okay. So because of this woman that went into space, you got fascinated by it. Mm-hmm. That's pretty awesome.
It was during STEM class.
It was during. See, there you go. So we're gonna look into getting you some new STEM projects, and we're gonna get you a telescope, and we're gonna do a lot of different things to get that going, right? Will you quit being fidgety? Again.
I'm sure. Okay, I'm trying to adjust.
Anyway, Izzy, sit. You're gonna make a great scientist. You can't sit still. But in all reality, I mean, I'm really proud of you for coming up with that on your own.
Yep.
Because that's really cool, and I'm really proud of you for saying such things. Because I mean, women need more representation in science.
Because way back, many years, women were really just thought of people who do the chores and take care of their children and feed. Mm-hmm. But now women are really making a change in the world, and really making a lot of things happen because of their dreams. Yes, men have really just been the guide of the world for many years, but now women are finally taking over, and that's really making a lot of people happy.
It's making me happy too, because I've seen for a long time women, pushed to the side and said that they weren't as good as men, and now things are starting to change. Mm-hmm. Does that make you happy?
Yes.
And you're going to be a part of that change? That is really awesome. I'm really proud of you. You make a dad happy. So on that note, let's go ahead and run a quick ad. We'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is an app that allows you to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, Connect with your therapist to make sure that you're getting the best help possible. BetterHelp is different in the fact that you don't have to go to your Cigna or Blue Cross Blue Shield website, look through thousands and thousands of therapists in your area that may or may not be accepting new patients, and then have to wait weeks upon weeks to get into that waiting room, and then wait an hour or two to get to see that person in that waiting room, only to find out that you don't connect on that personal level, and they're not what you need. BetterHelp avoids all that. They connect you with a therapist, and then you can choose right away whether or not you like them and decide whether or not you want to get a different one. BetterHelp is different because of that. And when you go to betterhelp.com/SIPod, you get 10% off your first month. BetterHelp is the best therapy app out there today. There's nothing better. And I'm so grateful to have connected with them because I use them. And as someone who speaks from a mental health perspective who has bipolar, it helps me every day. And I hope that they can help you as well. As a matter of fact, I know they can. So again, do yourself a favor, go to betterhelp.com/SIPod for 10% off your first month. BetterHelp. You can't go wrong. All right, and we're back.
Okay, hello again.
So, what did we watch last night?
What was it called? I can't remember.
Justice League.
Justice League.
How was it?
Horrible.
It was.
It was so slow. Like, I was on my phone, like, most of it. Like, I did not like it.
Me neither.
Like, it was good from the start. Just sad that Superman died. Sorry to people who haven't seen it. Sorry if I
Well, honey,
spoiled.
he died a long time ago in Batman versus Superman.
Oh.
So that was, but everyone
sorry.
knows that.
Okay.
Okay. But man, that movie sucked.
Yeah.
It did. I know a lot of people are sitting there saying, "Oh, bring back the Snyder Justice League or whatever, the Snyder DCEU." If that was his vision, well, then he can leave this vision at home because that was horrible.
Yeah.
It was not good at all. But what are you looking forward to this year? What are some of the movies you're looking forward to? What are some of the TV shows? What are some of the things?
The new Stranger Things season.
So yes, I was hoping you were going to say that. So, after me and your mom split, you spent 2 months in Florida to give me and your mom an opportunity to
Really make a schedule and just really get used to things.
yeah, schedule, move, get settled and stuff like that. And while you were there,
my grandma,
your grandmother,
we started watching Stranger Things.
yes,
And I loved it because we were really looking for something scary because we made a thing called Scary Sunday. So we would watch something scary every Sunday.
okay,
So basically, we were looking for something scary, and she finally convinced me to watch an episode of Stranger Things. So I'm like, oh my god, I love it. Like, can we watch more? She was like, sure.
and you watched all 3 seasons.
Yes.
And then you came back, and then we watched them together too.
And
So
then we're waiting for season 4. By the way, go on YouTube and look up the trailer. It's really good.
So what did you like about Stranger Things?
Scariness and the Demogorgon.
The Demogorgon.
Sadly, if you haven't seen it,
The season 3 has been out for a while.
I know,
So
but
there's no spoil.
sadly-
You can talk about spoilers. That's fine.
sadly, Muse the cat dead.
He died in season 2.
Still, poor Muse.
He got eaten by a baby gorgon.
I know. No, they're called demo dogs.
He made that name up. It was a demi baby, a baby demi baby.
They're called demo dogs because they walk like dogs. Derek.
What'd I say about that? Isabella. We went to Golden Corral tonight and Izzy sharded. You want to call me Derek? I'll tell everybody about how you sharded your pants.
God. We were in the car and I had to fart because I had a stomach ache. And then, and Dad. His face was just like.
I swear to God, it smelled like you shit your pants. It smelled like you shit your pants.
It was a wet fart.
Was it? It wasn't really. That's gross.
I actually almost pooed myself. They were warm but wet.
So this is my life on a daily basis with this child. This child is absolutely out of her mind.
I know, but I get it from you.
You do get it from me, but you're absolutely nuts. But anyway, back to Stranger Things. So what did you like? You know, what obviously was scary, it was cool and stuff like that. But what did you like about it? I mean, what really kind of made you say, "I like this"?
The mystery.
The mystery, okay. What about the mystery?
At first, where Will got missing by the Demigorgon, and like every single season we got more and more of the Upside Down. In season 3 we really got a big look of it to really know what it's gonna look like in season 4, because the trailer, oh my god, I'm not gonna even say anything just in case you haven't seen it. Like, please go watch it after this. Do not leave.
You're good at this.
I do take.
But no, it's interesting. So I'm looking forward to it. We still have to watch. We still have to finish Cobra Kai.
And WandaVision.
I watched WandaVision. I loved it, but now you need to watch it. And then yesterday, Falcon and the Winter Soldier started, which is another fantastic show. So we're gonna have to watch that because we're Marvel people.
Yes.
We're not DC people.
Have you seen his room? Have you seen this freaking office? Marvel, Marvel, Marvel all over the walls. Bunch of pops that don't relate to Marvel. Don't look at these.
They can't see them. But yes, my studio is nothing but Marvel.
And Buckeyes.
And Buckeyes, but yes.
And Pumps.
But yes.
And a bunch of Mountain Dew and cups. It's very messy. He needs to clean.
Thanks. Thanks for calling me out on...
You called me out on shorting, I call you out on your messy room.
I'm glad we had this conversation, Isabella.
I'm a good kid.
You are a good kid. So, your birthday's coming up soon?
Yes.
What are we going to be doing?
Going to King's Dominion, and I was really upset because there's no minions there. It's false advertising.
There's no minions at King's Dominion. I think it's like the...
It has minions in the name, Dad.
Oh my God, Isabella.
It's false advertising.
Dominion is not a minion. There's no there's no minion named Doe.
It's
Okay.
false advertising.
There's no false advertising. It is a Dominion for kings.
They go to Universal.
No, that's where the minions are.
I know.
Okay, so you literally thought there was supposed to be minions there because of the name Dominion? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is also the same child that I asked last week what was the capital of Montana.
I said Hannah.
She thought the capital of Montana was Hannah. She literally thought there was a literal Hannah, Montana.
But it's really Melena. Don't
Helena.
Helena. Don't do that in school, kids.
Don't do that in school, kids.
You'll get a bad grade.
If the teacher asks you the capital of Montana, do not say Hannah.
I mean, like they'll get a good laugh out of it. They'll ask you again and like to answer seriously. So you better know.
Helena.
Helena.
That is something that you're never gonna forget now, is it?
Yep. Boise.
Boise. All right, so the kid is good in science and math. She is horrible in geography. Just to let you know. Just to let you know, she is horrible in geography.
Mom, please tell me you're not watching this.
I haven't gotten a text message yet, so we might be in the clear. All right.
I don't think she watches them in general.
Huh?
I don't think she watches them in general.
Well, she does sometimes. All right, but anyway, I think that's gonna wrap it up for tonight.
No.
Yes.
We have 30 more minutes.
No, we don't. We're good. So anyway, let's talk about what I got going on next week. So Monday, another podcaster by the name of Bam Bam interviewed.
Bam Bam.
Interviewed.
Bam Bam.
Hold on.
Bam Bam.
Another podcaster by the name of Bam Bam, who runs the General Public podcast. Talked to David Weiss, and his interview with David Weiss, the Flat Earther, is coming out this week. And him and I are going to have a conversation about it, because in this episode that he talks to David about, he has a little fun at my expense and talks shit about me.
Why?
Now, Bam Bam and I are friends, and so he was poking fun, in a funny way, but we're going to have a conversation about it and some other things about that. And then Tuesday, I have on a special LGBTQ episode with a mother from Florida who has a transgender son, and is going through some legal fights right now in the city of Daytona Beach on the Space Coast. And then Wednesday, if you remember back from September, October, I had the band Karma Kids on, and their album is getting ready to release. So on Wednesday, we're going to do an album release party, and we're going to profile some of their songs. And then Thursday is open as of right now, but I'll have it booked in the next couple days. But then Friday is the day that I get to have some fun with the Flat Earthers and bring on Dr. Heloise, astrophysicist, astronomer at the University of Auckland in New Zealand. So that'll be a fun episode as well. And then the following week, I got another LGBTQ episode coming up, and I got a bunch of other stuff coming on, but it's going to be a fun week. So come back on Monday and enjoy the fun. But,
Thanks for putting me on the show today, Dad.
you're welcome.
I took over.
You took over. So now I want you to tell everybody, stay happy, stay healthy, and as always, stay fucking heavy. Say it.
Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay fucking heavy.
No, stay happy,
Stay happy,
stay healthy,
stay healthy,
and stay fucking heavy.
fucking heavy.
We love you guys.
All right, have a fucking great day.
Bye.